वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधेतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। The third class, we can repeat. Vasudevendra Yogindram Atva Jnanapradam Guru.
वासुदेवेन्द्र योगीन्द्रं ज्ञानप्रदं गुरुं
मुक्षूणां हितार्थाय तत्त्वबोधो विधीयते।
मुमुक्षूणां हितार्थाय तत्त्वबोधो विधीयते।
साधनचतुष्टयसम्पन्नाधिकारिणां साधनभूतं
मोक्षसाधनभूतं
तत्त्वविवेकप्रकारं वक्ष्यामः।
तत्त्वविवेकप्रकारं वक्ष्यामः।
साधनचतुष्टयं किम्?
साधनचतुष्टयं किम्?
नित्यानित्यवस्तु विवेकः।
नित्यानित्यवस्तु विवेकः।
इहामुत्रार्थफलभोग विरागः।
इहामुत्रार्थफलभोग विरागः।
समाधिषट्कसम्पत्तिः।
समाधिषट्कसम्पत्तिः।
मुमुक्षुत्वं चेति।
मुमुक्षुत्वं चेति।
एतत् साधनचतुष्टयम्
एतत् साधनचतुष्टयम्
ततः तत्त्वविवेकस्य अधिकारिणो भवन्ति
ततः तत्त्वविवेकस्याधिकारिणो भवन्ति
तत्त्वविवेकस्य प्लस अधिकारिणो तत्त्वविवेकस्याधिकारिणो सवर्णदीर्घसन्धि सिंपल संधि देन तत्त्वविवेकः कः
तत्त्वविवेकः कः
आत्मा सत्यम्
आत्मा सत्यम्
आत्मा सत्यम्
तदन्यत् सर्वं मिथ्येति
तदन्यत्
तदन्यत्
सर्वं
सर्वं
मिथ्येति
मिथ्येति
मिथ्या प्लस इति मिथ्येति आत्मा कः
आत्मा
कः
कः
स्थूलसूक्ष्मकारणशरीरात् व्यतिरिक्तः
स्थूलसूक्ष्मकारणशरीरात्
स्थूलसूक्ष्मकारणशरीराद्व्यतिरिक्तः
व्यतिरिक्तः
पञ्चकोशातीतः सन्
पञ्चकोशातीतः
सन्
सत्
पंचकोश प्लस अतीतः पंचकोशातीतः अवस्थात्रय साक्षी
अवस्थात्रयसाक्षी
सन्नवतात्रय साक्षी
चिदानंद रूपः सन्
सच्चिदानन्दरूपः सन्
सच्चिदानन्दरूपः सन्
यः तिष्ठति सः आत्मा
यः
यस्तिष्ठति
सः
स
आत्मा
आत्मा
स्थूलशरीरं किम्
स्थूलशरीरं
स्थूलशरीरं किम्
पञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः कृतं सत्
पञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः
पञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः
कृतं
कृतः
सन्
सन्
सुखदुःखादिभोगायतनम्
तत्कर्मजन्यं
कर्मजन्यसुखदुःखादिभोगाय
सुखदुःखादिभोगायतनम्
शरीरम् अस्ति जायते वर्धते
शरीरम् अस्ति
जायते
जायते
वर्धते
वर्धते
विपरिणमते अपक्षीयते
विपरिणमते
विपरिणमयते
अपक्षीयते
अपक्षीयते
विनश्यतीति
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 विकारवत् एतत् स्थूलशरीरम्
षड्विकारवत्
षड्विकारवत्
एतत्
एतत् स्थूलशरीरम्
स्थूलशरीरम्
विनश्यति प्लस इति विनश्यतीति सूक्ष्मशरीरं किम्
सूक्ष्मशरीरं
सूक्ष्मशरीरं किम्
अपञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः कृतं सत्
अपञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः
अपञ्चीकृतपञ्चमहाभूतैः
कृतं
कृतं
सत्
सत्
कर्मजन्यम्
कर्मजन्यं
कर्मजन्यम्
सुखदुःखादिभोगसाधनम्
सुखदुःखादिभोगसाधनम्
दुःखादिभोगसाधनम्
पञ्चज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि
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 पञ्चकर्मेन्द्रियाणि
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 पञ्चप्राणादयः
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 मनश्चैकं बुद्धिश्चैका
मनश्चैकं
मनश्चैकं
बुद्धिश्चैका
बुद्धिश्चैका
एवं सप्तदशकलाभिः सह
एवं
एवं
सप्तदशकलाभिः
सप्तदशकलाभिः
सह
सह
यत् तिष्ठति तत् सूक्ष्मशरीरम्
यत् तिष्ठति
तिष्ठति तद
तत्
सूक्ष्मशरीरम्
सूक्ष्मशरीरम्
Here also indriyani means sense organ. Jnana plus indriyani, jnanendriyani. Gunathan. Karma plus indriyani, karmendriyani. Gunathan. Prana plus adayaha, pranadayaha. Savarna kirta. Manaha plus cha plus ekam. Cha plus ekam, chaikam. Dhritti santi. Cha plus eka, chaika. Dhritti santi. So it's simple sandhis, you can understand. Can spread this and understand. Okay. Now we will see this topic of Sukshma Shariram. We started in the last class. After Sthula Shariram, now Sukshma Shariram. The name itself says Sukshma means subtle. It is Sukshma. Sthula is gross. So, subtle body. This subtle body, Sukshma Shariram, is in between the gross and the Atma. Atma will be saying it is not confined to the body. It is not confined only to the body. With the body, Atma is. Without the body, Atma is. With or without the body. The body is nothing but a medium through which the Atma is manifest. Because the body is not there doesn't mean Atma is not there. Manifestation of Atma, the manifestation of Atma is not there because the body is not there. If at all body is not there, body is dropped. After Marana, the body is dropped. Stula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram. Stula Shariram, from this Stula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram gets separated. That is called Maranam. When the Sukshma Shariram leaves the body, what is left out is only the Stula Shariram, which is nothing but made of Pancha Mahabhuta. It disintegrates automatically and goes back to its form, or goes back to the original elements, Pancha Mahabhuta, out of which the body was made. Since Sukshma Shariram is not ugly, therefore the body is dead. Body is dead. So the Sukshma Shariram, therefore, it is the link. It is the connection between the Stula Shariram and the Sarvavyapi Atma. So, Sukshma Shariram is just a medium of manifestation of Atma. So, the depth of the Stula Shariram, the depth means the separation of the Sukshma Shariram from the Stula Shariram, doesn't cause any disturbance in Atma. Atma continues to be what it was, continues to be what the same thing. Atma is never destructible, cannot be destroyed. The enlivening, the illumination, the enlivening of the body, the Stula Shariram, is because of the presence of this Sukshma Shariram. The Sukshma Shariram is just like a reflecting medium. It's just like a mirror where the light is reflected. Because of the reflection, it gets the status of being alive. So, being alive or dead, it is not for the Atma. That is the Swarupam, the real nature. So, therefore, only Sukshma Shariram, we say as though it is a link, an intermediary between the Stula Shariram and Atma. So it is not that Atma is located inside, deep inside the Sukshma Shariram. It is not like that. Sukshma Shariram is the medium, the reflecting medium. Like on the clear water, the sun is reflected. Similarly, Stula Shariram, which has the Antarkaranam, the mind, the reflection of Atma takes place. The medium is so fine, it is not a, it is also a material, Yadam only, but it is a very fine material, but all we can use the word material. There the reflection of Atma happens, therefore it is alive. Therefore the Jiva is alive. So therefore, Sukshma Shariram is important. And the Sukshma Shariram also it is Kritam. It is made. Stula is Kritam. Sukshma is also Kritam. It is made. How it is made? It is made of Apanchikrita Panchamahabhuta. The five elements. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. Akasha, space. Vayu, air. Agni, fire. Apaha, water. Prithvi, earth. Out of these five elements, only it is made. Stula Shariram is also made of these five elements. But the only difference is, in the case of Stula Shariram, it has undergone the process called Panchikaranam, compounding process, grossification. These five elements combine together and they give rise to elementals. They give rise to elementals, out of which the Stula Shariram is made. Whereas Sukshma Shariram is Apanchikrita. Before the elements, the five great elements, Panchamahabhuta, they undergo the grossification process. They undergo the grossification process. That is in the original state, what it was. Out of that, the original state, this Sukshma Shariram is made, Kritam. Therefore, Apanchikrita Panchamahabhutaihi Kritam. Here the Sukshma Shariram, which are made of Panchamahabhuta, which are not grossified, ungrossified elements, Panchamahabhuta. So Sukshma Shariram is also made of elements only. The difference is five subtle elements. Stula Shariram is five gross elements. That's the grossification process, Panchikarana. Whereas Sukshma Shariram is made of five subtle elements, Pancha Sukshma Bhutas. Stula Shariram made of Pancha Stula Bhuta. Stula means gross. Therefore, the Panchamahabhuta, which where Sukshma undergo grossification and they become grossified elements, Pancha Stula Bhuta, out of which the Stula Shariram is made. That is at the Stula level, gross level. Whereas at the Sukshma level, this Stula Shariram is made of Pancha Sukshma Bhuta. So, Pancha Sukshma Bhutaihi. Apanchikrita means Sukshma. That's what Apanchikrita is equal to Sukshma. Sukshma Pancha Mahabhutaihi Kritam. Ityartaha. That is the meaning. So, therefore, this Sukshma Shariram is also Kritam. It is also a product. It is also a product. And the causes, as we saw in the case of Stula Shariram, the cause also of two types. One is Samanya Karanam, other one is Vishesha Karanam. Samanya Karanam is Sukshma Pancha Mahabhutas, general cause. Vishesha Karanam is Karmajanyam, It is also karma-janyam, born of karma only. Sukshma Shariram is also born of karma. That is why the Sukshma Shariram of a mosquito is different from the Sukshma Sharira of a frog. Because it is karma-janyam, born of karma, the difference between the jivas is nothing but the difference between the karma, their own karma. Because of the prarabdha karma, it has taken a particular body and undergo particular experience. So it is karma-janyam, karma palam. Even if it is a deva sharira, it is a karma palam. Karma is what we did in the past. That karma, that's called sanchita karma. That also we are going to see later. Out of sanchita karma, a certain portion of karma manifest in this life through a particular sharira. That is called prarabdha karma. So it is karma-janya, born of karma. So therefore, Sukshma Shariram also is different. Stula Shariram is different for different jivas. There are 8.4 million species. So each species is different from the other one. Stula Shariram differs. Sukshma also differs. Because as Stula Shariram is Karma-janya, Sukshma Shariram is also Karma-janya. So Karma-janyatvat. So therefore karma-janyatvat, because of this difference in Sukshma Shariram only, there is a difference. Human beings have got the very advanced Sukshma Shariram, if at all we can say advanced. Advanced in the sense, human beings have got this buddhi, the excellent faculty called buddhi. It is not programmed like animals. The buddhi, the faculty of thinking is not programmed. Human minds are not programmed. They have the free will, and therefore they can think. Therefore they have choice, and therefore they can do things the way they want. But animals, they do not have the free will. They don't enjoy the free will. Their free will is limited, highly limited. Human beings' free will also is limited in one way. It's not completely free. It is free. It is free, but at the same time, not completely, totally free. So there is a difference. So there is a difference at the Sukshma level. Because of the difference in Sukshma Shariram only, the Stula Shariram is also different. The Stula Shariram of Jivas differ because of the difference in Sukshma Sharira, or vice versa. Because of the difference in the Stula Sharira, therefore the manifestation of a certain faculty, it differs because of the difference in Sukshma Sharira. So therefore, Sukshma Shariram is also Karma-janyam, it is Kritam. That is the Vishesha Karanam, special cause. That special cause, what is a special cause? It is Karma. That is only by Shastram we come to know. There is no other way of knowing, only by Shastram. Shastram says Karma, Papa Punya. If it is Punya Palam, only Punya Palam Deva Shariram. That is also Kritam. If it is only Papam, then Ado Shariram, the Shariram of lower beings. And if it is a mixture, then it is Manushya Shariram. So therefore, this Sukshma Shariram has got the special cause, Vishesha Karanam, it is Karma Janya. And it is the Sukha Dukkha Adi Bhoga Sadhanam. Stula Shariram we saw it is Bhoga Ayatanam. Is the place, the abode, where the experience, Bhoga means experience. The experience of Sukha, Dukkha, everything happens. Everything experienced. And we need the means of experience. The place of experience is Ayatanam. And the means of experience is Sadhanam. Sadhyate Anena iti Sadhanam. The means of experience. So, therefore, Sukshma Shariram, it is the means of experiencing the Sukha Dukkha. If means are not there, then only experience Sukha Dukkha, the Bhoga, not possible. Means are required. And then through the means, at a particular place, that is called Ayatanam, about the experiences are experienced. Sukha Dukkadis are experienced. So, therefore, it is a means, sadhana. So, Dukkadi Bhoga sadhana. Okay, then this Sukha Shariram is made of 17 elements. It is made of 17 parts, not elements, 17 parts. That is what we have to see today. The last class we discussed up to Sukha Dukkha Adi Bhoga Sadhanam. Now, what are the 17 parts of Sukha Shariram which we need to discuss? Tattvabodha Vihi. Tattvabodha Vihi Saha. Tattvabodha means 17. What are those 17 parts? Pancha Jnanendriyani. Indriyani means sense organs. Sense organs of knowledge. Jnana Indriyani. Jnana means knowledge. Indriyani meaning sense organs. Therefore, Jnanendriyani means sense organs of knowledge, which are 5 in number, Pancha. Here we need to note, Indriyani means sense organs. Sense organs means Chakshu, that is eyes. Then Rasana, that is tongue. Prana, nose. Shrotra is ears. Toku is skin. These are the 5 Jnana Indriyas. Jnanendriya. Pancha Jnanendriya. But here when we say Indriyani, it doesn't mean the physical sense organs. It doesn't mean the physical sense organs. Physical sense organs are called Golaka. Physical sense organs are called Golaka. When we say eye is a sense organ. Nose is a sense organ. Nose, what we mean, is not the physical nose. It is the organ, which is a sense organ, behind the functioning of the physical sense organ called nose. When we say eyes means not the physical eyes, but the sense organ, because of which the eyes enjoy the faculty, the physical eyes enjoy the faculty of seeing, the vision. Similarly, skin, toku, when we say the sense organ which functions behind the sense organ, the golaka called skin, that is called the indriya, tuk indriya. For all the 5 indriyas, for all the 5 golakams, there are 5 indriyas. The indriyas means subtle, because it is a part of Sukshma Shariram, therefore it cannot be gross. So, the gross sense organs, they function because of the subtle sense organs behind it. blind person may have eyes, but the vision is missing. Why? Because the Chakshurindriya doesn't function. Physical eyes are there, golakams are there. The golakams are there. Even a blind man has eyes. Eyes are there, therefore he must see, but he doesn't have vision. Why? Because the Indriya, the Chakshurindriya behind the golaka eye doesn't function. Doesn't function. So therefore, Indriya means it is Sukshma. And here we are talking about Sukshma Sharira. Therefore, it is subtle. Therefore, we talk about the subtle sense organs. So the difference between the subtle sense organs and the gross sense organs need to be understood. Subtle sense organs are called Indriyani. Subtle sense organs. And the sense organs, if they are meant for knowledge, for knowing, then it is called Jnanendriyani. If the sense organs are meant for action, it is called Karmendriyani. And the sense organs which are stula, they are called Golaka, whether it is Jnanendriya or Karmendriya, whether it is meant for knowledge or meant for karma, if they are gross, then they are called Golaka. So here, that's why we say Indriyani. Indriyani means subtle. Pancha Jnanendriyani, 5 sense organs of perception, 5 sense organs of knowledge. Important. These 5 sense organs are by which we gain knowledge of the external sense objects. So these are the Pratyaksha Pramanam. Under Pratyaksha Pramanam, we discussed the 5 means of knowing which are direct perception. Come under direct perception. Direct knowledge of a thing is gained through the operation of these 5 sense organs. Therefore, 5 sense organs of knowledge we call as 5 sense organs of knowledge or 5 sense organs of perception, direct perception. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and sense of touch. And you can see the order in this. When we say ears, starting from ears through which we hear sound, eyes through which we can see or perceive color or the form, nose by which the smell of a thing is recognized, tongue has got 2 purposes. We will see as a Jnanendriya, it is meant for knowing through taste faculty, and tok, that is skin, is for the sense. It is the touch sense organ for recognizing the sense of touch. These 5 sense organs of perception, they are connected to the Pancha Mahabhuta, 5 elements. Pancha Mahabhuta, which are Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. These 5 elements, these 5 elements have got 5 individual properties. Akasha has the property of sound. Sound is the property of Akasha, the space. Touch is the property of Vayu. And form, that is Rupa. Rupa is the property of eyes. This Rupa is a property. Shabda Sparsha Rupa. Rupa is a property of Agni. Agni, one of the element. So property is Rupa. So Akasha's property is sound. Vayu's property is touch. And Agni's property is form. And the property of water is taste. And the property of Prithvi, the earth, is smell. Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi has got the respective properties Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. They got respective properties. And the five sense organs, they are connected to these five elements, and the five elements have the individual properties. They are meant for recognizing the properties of these five elements. The ears, Karnaha. Karna is recognizing for sound property. Sound is a property of Akasha. Similarly, eyes. Similarly, the nose. The next one is nose. The nose, or we can take in the order Shabda, Sparsha. Sparsha is that we can take skin, Charma, skin. The skin, which is the one of the second sense organs of knowledge, the skin, which can sense the touch, and the touch is a property of Vayu. Similarly, the eyes can see and recognize the form, the color, the shape. That is the property of Agni. And the tongue, Jikhva is can recognize the taste. That is the property of the Apa, Jikhva. Apaha is water. And the nose, which can recognize the smell, and smell, it is a property of Prithvi, earth. So, five sense organs are meant for recognizing the five property of the five elements. That is a beautiful order. So, the five sense organs, what we mean, already we said, it doesn't mean the physical eyes. Physical eyes are called Gochara, Golaka, and the Pancha Jnanendriyani are those which operate these five physical gross sense organs, which also have got the same name as that of the five gross sense organs. Even though we call by the same name, but it is Sukshma. It is Sukshma Pancha Jnanendri Yani. Even though we call by the same name, ears, eyes we call, but it is ear means it is Sukshma ear. Eye means Sukshma eye. Skin, Sukshma skin. So, Sthula Indriyas are only the means. They are only the means through which these Sukshma Jnanendriyas operate. And the five sense organs of perception, they are connected to the five elements that we saw. This Jagat, the whole Jagat, which is made of Akasha, Vayu, Agnihi, Apaha, Prithvi, and the combination of these five elements, that's called Panchikritam. And we have five sense organs. Therefore, with the five senses, we have the perception of Jagat, which is made up of this Pancha Mahabhuta, and the combination of this Pancha Mahabhuta. So, therefore, 5-5 is it is matching, it is an order, and therefore the recognition of the Jagat, the perception of Jagat is possible. We are not devoid of any sense organ without which we are not able to perceive anything in the Jagat. We have all the sense organs for perceiving the whole Jagat. The whole Jagat is made of five elements. Therefore, we have all these sense organs for recognizing, for perceiving this Jagat. And these five sense organs, they are sense organ, they operate only when mind is there. And how many minds we have? Only one. Manascha ekam. Manascha ekam. Mind is only one. Without backed up by the mind, sense organs cannot function. In every operation of the sense organ, there is mind. Backed up by the mind, the sense organs operate. So, therefore, in the perception of the Jagat, which is made up of these five elements and the combination of these five elements, five elementals, Bhagavan has given us five sense organs to perceive is Srishti, the creation. That's why the knowledge takes place. And which are the basic knowledge? It's called Pratyaksha. Pratyaksha Pramana. These five sense organs are called Pratyaksha Pramana. And this five sense organs of knowledge alone not sufficient. You have gained knowledge. This Jnana Shakti. The Jnana Shakti is possible because of this five sense organs, but that alone is not sufficient. Jnanam is gained, but to gain what is known, we need karmendriyas. We need five sense organs of action. Jnanendriya meant for knowing, not for doing. For knowing, we have sense organs of knowledge. But for doing, we need separate sense organs. They are called sense organs of action. Pancha karmendriyani. Five sense organs of action. Like the Jnanendriya, here also, karmendriya, it means Sukshma karmendriya. Sukshma indriyani. Indriyani means Sukshma. It is Sukshma indriyani. Not the physical sense organs. What are those five sense organs of action? Speech, hands, legs, and the evacuatory organ and the genitals, the organ of procreation. These are the five sense organs of action. Jnanendriyas are meant to know the external jagat. They are meant to receive the data, the information from the external world, and the karmendriyas are meant to respond to the knowledge, gained through jnanendriya. Karmendriya are meant to respond to the knowledge gained. So one is for receiving data, other one is for responding. Having received the data through jnanendriya, through karmendriya, we respond to the data. So our external response, our action, external response in the form of action, it is done through the karmendriyas. Therefore, pancha karmendriyas. Here also it is pancha, five. Then pancha jnanendriya, pancha karmendriya. That alone is not sufficient. We need another important thing, which is pancha pranaha. Five pranas. These pranas are important for the physiological function of the shariram. The prana, the word is a technical word. Generally, prana means we say it is the life. Prana is life, because of which the body is alive. Therefore, prana is it's a general word. Generally, we use the word prana, meaning that which enlivens, that which makes the body alive. Prana. In the importance of prana, we can recognize the importance of prana by analyzing the three states of experience. That is, in the waking state, in the Jagrat Avastha, all the Jnanendriyas, all the Karmendriyas and Prana, they function in the Jagrat Avastha, in the waking state. And in the sleeping state, in the dream state, in the Swapnavastha also, because the mind is there, the Swapnavastha, Jnanendriya, Karmendriya doesn't function. Only mind is function. Mind projects the dream world. Mind is there. Mind is there. Mind functions. Along with the mind, prana also functions. So in the Jagrata Avastha, everything function. All the things function. That is, sense organs of action, knowledge, mind, and prana, everything function in the Jagrata Avastha. And in the Swapna Avastha, Jnanendriya, Karmendriya doesn't function, but mind is there and pranas also there. And in the Sushupti Avastha, in the deep sleep state, there is no functioning of the Jnanendriyas or Karmendriya. Mind also doesn't function, but prana continues to work, continues to function. If prana doesn't function, then the person is dead. So, the importance of prana is it continues to function, it continues to operate as long as the jiva is in this shariram, as long as the sukshma shariram is in this shariram. So, prana works 24/7, 24/7, 365 days, a number of years, whatever Bhagavan has given, to that day, to that last breath, prana continues to function. When the prana functions, then we say the prana has left the body. The person is dead. The body is alive because the prana functions. Even though you have gone to deep sleep state, sushupti avastha, but prana functions. Even for a person who is in coma, prana functions. When the prana leaves the body, even though all the sense organs are in working condition, but the body will not function. The body is dead. Therefore, the minimum requirement for the body to be alive is the presence of this prana. Therefore, prana is an important component of Sukshma Shariram. Minus prana, there is no life. Therefore, prana. And this prana, the word is a general term. The word prana is a general term. But here when we say prana dayaha, prana, etc., it means here the word prana is a technical word. Here we have to take specific meaning for the word prana. Prana represents the 5 physiological functions. 5 physiological functions. What are those 5 physiological functions that we will see? And based on the 5 physiological functions only, the pranas are given different names based on the 5 different activities. We will see what all those activities. But now let us know the names. The first one is prana, second one apana, then vyana, then samana, then udana. Before we eat food, we do parisheshana. We purify the food. That time with a particular mudra, for particular mudra, the mudra changes. When we say pranaya swaha, apanaya swaha, vyanaya swaha, udanaya swaha, finally we say brahmane swaha. The annam is offered to these pranas. The prana which, because of which the body is alive. Prana stands for the energy, the physiological function. Therefore, the annam, what I eat, annam, the food, what I eat, is offered to this prana. Is offered to this prana. So we are feeding not really to the stomach. We are feeding annam to the prana. Prana needs energy, and that is derived from the annam. Therefore, eating is offering food to the annam, offering food to this prana, because of that prana, the body survives, the body lives. For the healthy function of the body, these five pranas have to function properly, have to be healthy. Therefore, eating is not for really the enjoyment of the or satiating the sense organs. Eating is a process by which you make the prana healthy. You make the prana do its function, physiological function, which are required for the maintenance, healthy maintenance of the sharira. That is why in Parisheshanam we offer annam. Annam to the prana. We don't offer annam to the mouth, just saying taste buds are there, tongue is there. We are not feeding that really to the tongue, even though tongue tastes the food. But there is still we go beyond the tongue. What is that? Prana. To the prana we offer. To the prana we offer. So, therefore, prana is very important. And as I said, the prana here is a technical term. Prana as a general word means prana means life. But when we read the word prana along with the other words, prana dayaha, when we say other four pranas, then here prana, what we mean is referring to that which is doing a particular physiological activity. As one of the five pranas, prana represents the respiratory system. The prana represents the respiratory function of the sharira. So prana stands for the respiratory system. That is why we say pranayama. Pranayama is controlling the breath. The breath is called prana. That is at the stula level. But at the sukshma level, it represents the functioning of the respiratory system. Respiratory system stands for the lung. What is behind the healthy function of the lungs, which is prana. That is called prana. Similarly, apana. Apana stands for the evacuatory organs. So that prana, same prana does the function of evacuation. When it does the function of evacuation, it gets the name apana. The apana, which is responsible for disposing the wastage from the body, like the kidney, etc. All those physiological function, which is done by the prana, and the prana gets the name apana. So apana represents the evacuatory function. So each has got separate departments. So respiratory department, other one is evacuatory department. The next one is dhyana. Dhyana means circulatory department. The blood is circulated throughout the body. So that prana which is responsible for the circulation of the blood, or carrying the vitamins or minerals, whatever required for the individual parts inside the body, they all get the name dhyana. So dhyana represents that activity, that is circulatory activity. So that is dhyana. So under dhyana, the heart and the movement of the blood, they all come under dhyana. Then samana. Samana stands for the digestive system, digestive function of prana, the function of stomach, the liver, and other sense organs, they all come under samana. So samana means the digestion. When we say I have digestion problem, it means samana problem. Samana is not functioning. That physiological activity, samana, is not happening properly. So So liver, stomach, and all the other glands connected to the system, this digestive system, they come under samana. Then the last one is udana. Udana. Udana is important. When it is important, udana is that function of the prana which ejects the prana, which ejects the prana from the body. When the prana is ejected from the body at the time of death, so that prana which ejects the prana from the shariram called udana. So that prana which ejects the prana, the life from the body, is called udana, and that happens at the time of death. So udana activity that happens at the time of death, and also udana happens at another time also. Udana means a reversing process. The reversal is called udana. Like the eating is a process, eating, intake. The reversal of the eating is when there is a digestion problem. Whatever you eat and it comes out, vomiting, that is a process of udana. So udana, if there is vomiting, that is because of udana. So vomiting and the ejecting the prana from the body at the time of death, this is done by the prana called udana. All the five are called by the general name prana, and when we specifically say, we say prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana, iti. So these are the five pranas, pancha pranadayaha. And how many minds? Ekam manaha, only one mind, and only one buddhi. Eka buddhihi. Ekam manaha, manas chaikam. Manaha is napumsakalinga, therefore ekam. Buddhihi is strilinga, therefore eka buddhihi. The word has meaning in Sanskrit. Why manaha is napumsakalinga? We should not ask. Manaha is napumsakalinga. Buddhihi is strilinga. And therefore ekam eka. Ekam, that qualifies. It's adjective to manaha. Therefore ekam manaha. Manaha being napumsakalinga, therefore ekam manaha. Buddhihi being strilinga, therefore eka buddhihi. One mind, one intellect. Only one mind and only one intellect. Here, as though the mind and the intellect are different, it is presented, but really speaking, mind and the intellect, that is manas and the buddhi, they are not different. For the sake of the mentioning the different functions of the antakaranam, it is given different. It is presented as though it is different, manaha buddhi. But really speaking, they are not two. They are not really two. They together is called antakaranam. They together is called antakaranam. Karanam means kriyate anena iti karanam. That by which is done. The sadhanam is called karanam, the means. Antaha means inside. Antakaranam means internal instrument. So mind is an internal instrument. In English, the word we use for antakaranam is mind. Antakaranam means mind. Manaha also means mind. But in English, we have only one word for all the functions of the antakaranam. When the antakaranam plays the role of the mind, when the antakaranam can play the role of the mind, antakaranam can play the role of buddhi, antakaranam can play the role of memory, antakaranam play the role of agankara. They play different roles. The same antakaranam play different roles. But in English, we just call by the word mind. The word mind is not sufficient because the antakaranam, the internal instrument, perform 4 different functions. Depending on 4 different functions, it gets different names. Manaha, buddhihi, agankaraha, chittam iti. So, Antakaranam, which is an internal instrument, performs 4 different functions. But here, in the definition of Sukshma Shariram, Ahankara and Chittam, they are not given. They are not presented here. Here, only the 2 functions of the Antakaranam, that is the thinking function, Manaha, and the decisive function, Buddhi, is presented. 1 mind and 1 Buddhi. As though they are separate, it is given. Therefore, only 17. Otherwise, it is 5 plus 5 plus 1 only, 16 only. Anyway, the number doesn't matter. So, Manaha ekam, Buddhi eka. So, what is mind? The mind is that which thinks. That which is thinking is called the mind. Mind only thinks. All the desires. Desires also happen in the mind. Desires, emotion, thinking, and doubts. All these functions which happen in the Antakaranam, the internal instrument, they get the name mind. And the same mind, when it resolves any contradiction and when it conclusively decides, then the same Antakaranam is called by the name Buddhi. Is called by the name Buddhi. So, mind is for thinking, Buddhi is for deciding. A decision is preceded by a decision making is preceded by thinking. So when it is not clear about a particular thing, then the Antakaranam gets the name Manaha. When it is clear and decisive about the thing, then it gets the name Buddhi. It gets the name Buddhi. So Nishchayatmika Buddhi, Sanchalatmikam Manaha. So the Antakaranam, so Manaha and Buddhi means Antakaranam. Antakaranam. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1, total 17. These 17 parts, Saptadasha, Talabihi, Saha, Yaha, Tishtati, Yatu Tishtati, Tat Sukshma Shariram. That is called Sukshma Shariram. And the Sukshma Shariram, it is because of the Sukshma Shariram, the Sthula Shariram is alive. And once the Sukshma Shariram leaves the body, then what happens? Then no karmendriyas will function, no jnanendriyas, mind also, buddhi will not be there, prana also will not be there, because all these are the components of the Sukshma Shariram. So, Sukshma Shariram leave the body, what is left out? Only the gross body. So, the gross body cannot function. Because Sukshma, which has got all the Saptadasha Kaladihi which are required, have left the body. So, therefore, Sukshma Shariram, therefore only Sukshma Shariram is presented as the important, as a vital link, or as a vital link between Stula and the Atma, Stula Shariram and Atma. So, therefore, this Sukshma Shariram, which is responsible for giving varieties of experience, which is Apanchikrita Panchamahabhute Kritam, which is Saptadasha Kalabhihi Saha, made of these 17 components, that Sukshma Shariram, which is in keeping with the Sthula Shariram, becomes the means for Sukha Dukkhadi Bhoga, which becomes the means for the experiencing the Sukha and Dukkha. So that is called Sukshma Shariram. Now, the next question is, Sukshma Shariram is defined now, then the Shishya doesn't know what is Jnanendriyas, what are Karmendriyas, even though I have explained what are Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, but the text, the disciple doesn't know what are Jnanendriyas, because first time he is hearing the word Jnanendriya, Karmendriya. Therefore, that also have to be told, explained. That is what the next line does. What is that? What are Jnanendriyas? Even though the question is not there, you can supply. Kani Jnanendriyani iti. Kani Jnanendriyani, Kani Karmendriyani, and Pranadayaha, Ke Pranadayaha iti. So, like that, the questions will be asked by the disciple, and the teacher will answer. So, those things we will see. We will see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद
गुरुजी।
गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवाद स्वामीजी।